Hi there, my name's Aaron Short and welcome to my YouTube channel. Every Friday I bring you the guitar and gear news for the week, so if you're new here please subscribe and ring the bell. All of today's product links will be in the description below. Let's get started. Okay, let's start with Apple. Now, don't switch off. Don't change the channel. This is important to me, right? I am a big Apple fan, and you may or may not be, but the fact is these new Apple Silicon Macs that they released a couple of years ago have changed the game for computing. And computing is important now to musicians. If you're watching this news broadcast on your phone, you're probably into technology just a little bit. And the fact is, I got this computer, it's the M1, the previous version, a year ago or so, and it's completely changed the way I live stream, the way I record music, the way I edit video, and even the way I invoice people. It's so seamless, it's so quiet, and now there's a new version, the M2, with a few tweaks. So if you're looking to get something to live stream or make music with in 2023, you should really consider this. And also, the price is now accessible because you've got the Mac Mini. So you could buy this new Mac Mini, or you could buy the previous Mac Mini, which will still be a great computer for all that stuff as well. And then you could buy a used one. So these are the two they've just released, the MacBook Pro 14-inch like mine, but the M2 version, and a 16-inch version, and also the new Mac Mini. I just think if you're a musician in 2023, these are computers to really consider, and Apple really did a great job with these, and I can't wait to see where the technology goes in the future, because it will just enable us to do even more with our computers, even more complicated processors and live streaming and things like that. It's really exciting. Along those lines, Apple also have an interesting story here. This kind of came out this week, but it's been published since November 9th, as you can see from the date here on Google. But this week it was made public. Universal Audio's Vice President of Technology and Chief Architect, Dave Tremblay, has moved to Apple as Senior Manager of Audio Systems. So this is exciting because I'm also a huge fan of Universal Audio products. So Apple have got Dave on board, and what will this mean for the future of Logic and Apple audio processing? This could be exciting, and it's a story that we should follow into the future. Let's get on to guitars now. We have some new releases from Takamine, and we have 6 new models, including the affordable GL Series. So the interesting thing here is the price, but also the fact that it is stage ready. It comes with one of their preamps. I don't think it's the same preamp you get on the higher end guitars, but it is a preamp nonetheless with volume, low, mid, high, and a tuner. So if you're looking to hit the stage and you want to start with something more affordable, this could be a good way to go. I haven't played them. These are brand new. It'll be interesting to try one, but good to see new releases from Takamine. We also have an update to an amp, Orange Rockerverb 50C Mark III. So this is a 212 combo, which obviously is very heavy most of the time, but it's using a neodymium speaker. So that reduces the weight. They have got the weight down a bit on this amp and made some other tweaks as well. It's still going to be pretty big and heavy, but this is a more optimized version over the previous version that we had. And then today, this popped up on my feed. This is hot off the press. And again, this is a very technology-based week. I apologize, but if you're into streaming and you're a musician, imagine this thing here. You've got sound effect pads, a full mixer with physical faders, loads of buttons, and a screen to monitor the video feed as well. When I saw this, I thought, wow, this is like a Rodecaster Pro 2 on steroids or something. This could be amazing for those that stream every day and places of worship and things like that. Then I saw the price, and my first thought was that's way too much money, but maybe it's not. $6.5 grand. I mean, look at what you're getting. You're getting a video monitor, a mixer, an audio interface, the extra buttons and everything. If you bought all those things separately, you'd be getting towards that price, and you're getting everything in one here. And again, no one's tried these yet, but hopefully the quality is stellar, and that will mean it might be worth it to certain people. If you can record everything to hard disk and then tweak later, and if it's got lots of programmable parameters on it, I think this would be worth checking out for larger venues that do professional live streaming. It's also great to see these new products coming out from all these companies at what would have been NAMM traditionally. And of course, NAMM is now in April, but we're still seeing products trickle through. All right, I can finally say it. 2 for you. The joke before was no 2 for you, as in Seinfeld, but they have released 2.0 for the Quad Cortex. They call it CorOS 2.0. It's really great. I'll be doing more videos on it on my channel. I have decided to make the Quad Cortex my main device now because I am downsizing. I want to be more focused on products on my channel, and there was a few features from this in the past that was missing that are now there. And I also just released a video comparing the new amp model in here, which is a JP2C, to my actual amp, and I think they sound basically the same. I'm really blown away. So check out that video. I'll link that video below. But there's some great additions, loads of stuff that was not there. Some nice little things too, like they've added a visual cue to when you use the compressor, so you can actually see when the compressor is engaging. But most importantly, they've added the hybrid mode, and not a full hybrid mode, but a usable hybrid mode, and made changes to the file directory and things like that. So I think it's a really strong update. I'll cover that in another separate video, but I think now is the time, if you're interested, to try a Quad Cortex. And then now in stock everywhere as well. There was a time you couldn't buy one, but now, as you can see right now at Sweetwater, it's in stock. You can buy one, try it for 30 days. Make sure you put that 2.0 update on it, and I think you're going to like it. I'm certainly really impressed and loving it right now. So along those lines, IK Multimedia are also doing machine learning guitar processing now, as we've seen with the TONEX plugin. And this was inevitable. So they've basically released the software for the computer so people can capture their amps at home, harnessing the power of their computers. So if you do have the latest Mac Ultra with the latest spec and a great rig at home, you can basically run that thing all night and it will make the most detailed, amazing capture of the amp. I've tried it. It's very good, but I don't really like playing guitar at the computer. I like having the dedicated pedal, like the Quad Cortex. So they're going to release this TONEX pedal. It's going to be $500, and it's going to come with a bunch of amps in it. It looks like it'll just be amps. Basically, it'll be like the plugin. So amps, a basic reverb, and, or not basic, but like a room reverb, the amps, and a noise gate. So basically what you get in the plugin is in this pedal, and you can take it with you. This will be great if you have a pedal board you love, but you don't want to take the amp. You can use this to replace your amp, and you can even capture your amp and take it with you. There's going to be a big market for this, and I think I was expecting Kemper to do this, and they haven't done it yet. So this will be a great product, I know, because the TONEX algorithm is amazing. IK are making great stuff lately. I'm a big fan of theirs in general. And this was leaked, but it looks like it's in the stores. As you can see on the screen, if you Google it, it comes up here at Willis Music. It's in the system at all these stores. It's waiting to go. I have a feeling it's going to be released on February the 16th, just because of some chat that I heard. But I think this is coming really soon, and I think you want to check it out if you have a traditional board. For me, I still want an all-in-one, which is why I'm going to stick with the Quad Cortex. I'd love to see a TONEX version in the future that also includes the effects that IK have as well. That would be interesting. But if you have a board already and you just need 3 amazing amp tones to go direct, this is going to be the one, I think. So look out for more news on that soon. This is an iRig stream mic. As you can see, the theme lately is computers, streaming, digital. This is the way that we're going. Everyone's streaming now, everyone's using a computer, and the digital stuff is just so good now. So the iRig stream mic is coming soon, $169.99, and that's just a great option. If you do have something like a MacBook Pro or a Mac Mini, you can connect this and use it to record and broadcast your live streaming. So again, a shout out to IK. I really like what they're doing. It seems to me lately that IK Multimedia and Neural DSP are doing some exciting, fresh stuff. And the other companies in the guitar world, I just feel like they're not as exciting as they were. And I do hope they prove me wrong and surprise us in 2023. But I think what IK and Neural are doing is really excellent. All right, last up, I said last week that John Mayer had some news. It turns out it is a solo acoustic tour. I'm not surprised. In fact, I can't believe he hasn't done this before, because he started his career playing acoustic shows, either solo or duo, in smaller venues before he became massive. So it makes a lot of sense. He will be at Madison Square Garden and other places that you can see on the screen. And another show they announced this week is the Love Rocks NYC show on March the 9th. I actually managed to get a ticket to that, and I have to say, Ticketmaster is a lot better than it was a few years ago. It now puts you in a virtual waiting room, and then it lets you into the main site, and you just, you see the tickets being sold in front of you, you choose your ticket and you pay. It's a lot more of a fair system now. Now, I'm not saying that people are not going to buy those to resell them. That is probably still the case. I mean, I don't know, but as a customer, as someone that was legitimately trying to attend this show, it was very easy, a great process to buy a ticket, and I will make a review of that on the channel after the show, after the concert. I can't make the other solo acoustic shows, unfortunately, but let me know if you're planning on going in the comments below. So it wasn't a new guitar release, but hey, Martin guitar, what a great time it would be to release a new artist model for John Mayer around his solo acoustic tour. Just a thought from Aaron Short Music. Alright, thanks for watching. That was your news for this week. I'll see you next Friday, so please subscribe and ring the bell and have a great week. I'll see you soon.